All right, guys, it looks like we're live this morning. Let me know in the chat how the audio is. I always worry about that. I want to make sure that the trolls can hear me. There's no one else left to trigger them this early in the morning. So I hope they change their diapers. I have to do a shout out right at the top of the show. Before we go any further, shout out is coming for Larry in Indiana. Sent me a Ditto Head coffee cup. This goes along with all the other Rush Limbaugh coffee cups I got. This is an original Ditto Head coffee cup. Larry in Indiana. Larry reached out to me to say thank you because he had used one of the links for the sponsors that I've got here on the channel, Chapter. They saved Larry $170 a month. $170 a month. Larry sent me his prized Ditto Head coffee cup. And Larry, thank you so much. But I'm more happy that you saved $170 a month just by giving them a call on your Medicare plan. Larry, you're the best. I don't care what any liberals say about you. You are the absolute best. You saw the banner rolling there. Prince Andrew in the UK, one of Bill Clinton's best friends, one of the frequent flyers on the Lolita Express, has been arrested in the UK. Now, Fox News covered this for about 9 seconds and then went straight into the Nancy Guthrie monodrone garbage. I don't even know what you call this Nancy Guthrie crap right now. I'm so fed up with it. They don't care about anything else except Nancy Guthrie. I believe it's not so much Nancy Guthrie as it is just an actual distraction. I believe that's the main thing. Now, I'm going to play this clip for you. You tell me what is missing. Tell me what is missing in this clip, because to me, it jumps right off the page. Let's roll the bean footage.
Police say they took the brother of King Charles into custody on suspicion of misconduct in public office. Officers reportedly arrived at the royal estate in eastern England earlier this morning to make the arrest of the former prince, who turns 66 years old today. Andrew is in custody, and investigators are carrying out searches at addresses in Berkshire and Norfolk. Police are releasing this statement in part without naming Andrew, by the way, saying, quote, "Following a thorough assessment, we have now opened an investigation into this allegation of misconduct in public office, an offense that carries up to life in prison in the UK, by the way." We're still waiting more details of this breaking news, but this comes after Andrew was stripped of his royal title last October over ties to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, and after Thames Valley Police said they were assessing a complaint over the alleged sharing of confidential material by the former prince with the late sex offender. The former prince has consistently denied any wrongdoing. Misconduct in public office refers to, quote, serious, willful abuse or neglect of powers relating to the role of public office. We shall see what comes of this. It's a developing story, as you guys know, so we'll keep our viewers updated. Police say
that was the entire coverage. Tell me what was missing in that. Tell me what is missing, because there's a couple of things that jump completely off the page at me, jumps out of the water. And I don't know if any of, I got to put this on, right? Sorry. I don't know if any of you can figure it out. I would love, I don't want to lead you down a rope or down a road. I'd love to lead that guy down a rope. Sorry. They don't mention Bill Clinton one time. There are more photos of Bill than any other passenger on the Lolita Express. Like no one else has traveled as much with Jethro Steen as Bill Clinton. But yet that's the only thing that they can go with. Look at this. Whoa, that face right there. Wow. So happy with my Ditto Head coffee cup. And I've got it rocking with some level 3 coffee. It's a coffee company that I'm actually a business partner in now. I kind of weaseled my way into it, I guess. Is a fellow veteran Green Beret, started making coffee, and I'm trying to help him out. So there we go. But how serious do you think this is? Because there's a little organization called Five Eyes, and it's intelligence from 5 countries. I believe Hillary Clinton was in the EU to either set this all up. There's 2 ways that we can go with this. Did Hillary Clinton suddenly go to Europe, spill the beans on Andrew here in a way to keep the attention away from Bill, number 1? Or did Hillary go to Europe to cut a deal? I believe Bill Clinton is going to be the American sacrificial lamb. I believe he is going to be sacrificed, and a lot of them like that sacrifice stuff. They do it all the time. I believe they're going to sacrifice Bill to save Hillary's political career or try to salvage the Clinton Foundation. That's what I think. Fred, you better chill. I don't know what he's doing, but he's raising hell. But let me know what you think in the chat. Do you think that they sacrificed Andrew? Do you think they sacrificed? I engaged the troll barrier there. But I believe what we're seeing, and we've heard about this list for years. We've seen the redacted files, flight logs, endless excuses. I believe a lot of it's a distraction, and I believe this could continue for that. But where is Bill Clinton? And is this the first one to fall? The other thing that happened just, I believe, yesterday or a couple of days ago was I believe they deposed Lex Wexner in Congress, which is a very big name because this guy signed over his entire estate to Jeffrey. Right here, Lex Wexner gave Jeffrey Epstein power of attorney over his entire estate. Wexner's estate currently valued $7.9 billion. Owner of Victoria's Secrets, I don't shop there. Bath and Body Works, I don't shop there. I don't know what else he's selling. I'm sure there's some ladies in the chat that are probably shopping at both of those locations. It's up to you. You do what's best for you. I'll do what's best for me and for my family. But let me know what you think about that, because there is some interesting stuff happening. And I believe Laura Trump also let the cat out of the bag that we might have a bunch of Trumps running for office. Let's talk a little bit about this. I don't want to get away from what they're saying here about what might have led to this. This is Nigel Farage. He basically just admitted that he turned on Rupert Lowe to dunk on him, I guess.
You know, people think, oh, Farage has done it. We'll just set a party up. It'll be marvelous. We'll sweep the next election. It just isn't as easy as that. Now, does he have a profile on X? Yes, he does. Is Elon going to support him? Probably. But you see, when he stood up and said that we've got to consider the mass deportation of entire communities, including those born in the United Kingdom, that just moves way beyond a point of reasonableness, of decency, of morality. And that was the moment at which, I realized we just had to get rid of him and get rid of him as quickly as we could.
Getting rid of Rupert Lowe. Remember we shared that video the other day where he's trying to get Britain back? The deep state doesn't want people like that. The deep state does not need people like that. They don't want it. And I think she's part of the deep state. Listen to what she says. for any white men that are watching?
We haven't gotten to the more perfect union, and we fought a civil war over part of it. And people have been protesting, for hundreds of years that, things were not as they should be given our ideals and how we should be moving toward them. So I think that's what makes us so special as a country. And the idea that you could turn the clock back and try to recreate a world that never was, dominated by, let's say it, white men of a certain persuasion, a certain religion, a certain point of view.
Christian, white men, Republican, conservative? I mean, literally?
Certain ideology is just doing such damage to what we should be aiming for. And we were on the path toward that. I mean, imperfectly, lots of, bumps along the way, but I agree with you. We were on the right trajectory.
Wow. Christian, white, conservative men, you're the bane of the existence of the Republic. Let me ask you a question for all of you watching, and I would just like a yes or a no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Without Christian, white, conservative men, would we have won World War II? You remove all Christian, white, conservative men. Would you be speaking German on the East Coast and Japanese on the West Coast? I think there is an argument to be made. I do not believe you win the Second World War without Christian, white, conservative men. There is no way around it. If there is anyone in the chat that can prove otherwise, I will give you a $100 bill put into this ditto head cup that I am now valuing much higher than $100. You remove the million Christian, white, conservative men from World War II, and you're all speaking German. Fill me in, ladies. For all the Karens in the chat, you tell me I'm wrong. I don't believe I'm wrong at all. Let me show you one Christian, white, conservative guy that the Democrats are seriously hating. Seriously hating. He's affecting their voting base.
Out now. We're showing up at parking lots, vacant homes, but we're not going to give up to everyone these kids are found. So we just found one 2 days ago, an example, 14-year-old little girl living with 2 adult males who trafficked her, and we found her she's pregnant from trafficking, being forced into prostitution. 14 years old. So we're taking care of her, both physically and mentally. Despite what the media says, we're not heartless. We care about these kids. I'm a father. And the reason I'm so emotional and so headstrong on this issue, because I've dealt with dying children throughout my career. I've held dying children. I've held dead children. I talked to little girls as young as 9 that were raped multiple times by the criminal cartels. I'll never forget it. When you get on your knees to talk to a 9-year-old little girl, everything innocent and pure is ripped from her, and she don't believe in humanity anymore because you got a bunch of animals crawling on her and taking everything pure from her. You'll never forget it. And that shit's happening every day through this trafficking, and we're going to put an end to it. Everything we can do. So 4 years waking up pissed off.
So let me ask you this question. We lose 350, I say we, the Biden administration loses 350,000 children during the Biden administration. 350,000 children during the Biden administration. You have a, Fred, you have a list put out from victims 25 years ago. What is more important right now? The children that are actually missing that are still actual children right now, or this list? Where are the Democrats at supporting this guy? Have you seen any Democrats come out and say, Tom Homan, you're doing the Lord's work? I'm not seeing anyone do that. I'm not seeing it. DZ Wonderlust, thank you. I always try to get 5 new members on the channel. Let's do it. Join the channel as a member. Get in the Patriot chat. This is insanity that the blind hatred for Trump has caused them to ignore what this guy just said. They will not acknowledge that this 14-year-old girl was having bad things to happen to her. Heinous things. And nobody wants that. Well, there's a lot of people that don't want it to happen. But this is actual real time. Real time. Why is there no more focus on what's happening in real time? It's because if the Democrats focused on what was happening in real time, that means they would admit that the oatmeal God, was responsible. And they can't do that. It would be an admission that the border czar, you remember her, Alphabet Soup, Kamala, was responsible. Got a poll in the chat right now. Look at this. Poll in the chat. 94% of you believe that we would have not won World War II without white Christian men. 6% of you are delusional. If you think the minorities, there were not enough minorities in America at that time to win a war against the Germans, you are absolutely delusional. And there's a lot of people getting called out right now for being delusional. I want to show you this. I put this post up on X just a couple of days ago. I'm going to show you what I put up here. Let's go. Where did I put that? Where did I put this? Okay, here we go. If you get a membership on the channel, go to the community post tab and you can get into the private Patriot chat. There's a private Patriot chat you can get into. I put this up on my X page. Sean Ryan, I believe he was a Salvation Army veteran or something. So Sean Ryan, he says he hates pedos. And here he is shaking hands with Hunter Biden. Right? You see this? No mention during the 5-hour interview about Hunter's laptop. None. But that X post has now gone crazy. And people have reposted it. They have ran with it. They are sharing it. And there's a couple of people that have responded to it. And one of the responses has been LFA TV. I didn't even know what this was or who this was. Check this out.
Good morning, everybody. This is my message to the following individuals. And if I miss anybody, I apologize. Myron Gaines, Nick Fuentes, Sneeko, Sean Ryan, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Owen Schroyer. You know that group of people. The Haji twins, the people who get it wrong constantly, the people who don't do any kind of due diligence. They only now go on and do videos and streams based off just sheer emotion, by the way, which that emotion is placed in the wrong place. This is for those people. How's it feel to now have your entire thread of everything that you put out just people bashing you for being so stupid? How's it feel to be run out of DC, Marjorie Taylor Greene? How does it feel, Sean Ryan, to have to come on and do an apology video today because of a video you put out yesterday where you were just echoing and regurgitating, much like CNN does, stuff that you saw on the internet about Pam Bondi that wasn't true and the Epstein list that wasn't true? How does it feel to have to do that? Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, how does it feel to not even...
This is so amazing to see that people are waking up And I started following this guy, LFA TV. I think he's over on the Green Machine, but he calls out this band of bumbling idiots. And that's what they are. They're a band of bumbling idiots. Their hatred for Trump overshadows what, and follow me on X. I will, I'm reposting this guy's stuff. This is clarity. Clarity at its finest. I believe a lot of you are waking up with a moment of clarity. There's a lot of people that are coming to some clarity. Here we go. I changed my handle. I waited on this handle for X for over a year, and they finally gave it to me. At Navy Vet. That's me right there. At Navy Vet. And you can follow me there. We're live streaming over there right now. We do all this. This guy right here learned his lessons. The internet removed the fact that getting punched in the face is sometimes a little bit of a cure for everyone, but go follow me on X at Navy Vet. We got 10,000 followers there. I'm a pimple on the butthole of life over on X, but feel free to follow me there if you want to. I try to do as much trolling as I can of the left as I possibly can. This is something I shared. The Democrat Party's cooked. You're going to listen to something that's going to inspire you. I'm going to get another cup of coffee, and then I want to hear from America. Let's go.
I have looked at my father-in-law over the past 11, almost 12 years now, and I've watched the impact that he's been able to make in people's lives. And it's amazing. Look, he's dealt with hell, right? He has gone through so much that most people, one of the things that he's had to deal with, and he's dealt with thousands of them, would have been enough to take down one person. So he's incredible. But I've also seen the good that can be done. And so it's really inspired me. And I think it's inspired everyone in our family, so much so that I've considered running for a possible Senate seat. So I would never say never to anything. What I do feel like, and whether it's for Donald Trump running, who thought about running for president for a long time before he actually did, or a Senate run, or whatever it might be for me, or I think anyone in our family, I think the timing has to be right. And it didn't work out for me in 2022. It didn't work out for me in 2025. Just the timing had to be right with my family. My kids, as you said, are 6 and 8. I do think if the time is right, I would consider something. And I don't know what that would be and what opportunities might lie ahead for me. But, I would say that at this point, we've all kind of dipped our toe in the water of politics enough to know that it's something I think that possibly interests many of us in our family. And I know the Democrats will love to hear that it may not end just with Donald Trump. But I do think the timing has to be right for all of us.
Poll in the chat. Will some Trump family members run for office? Number one. And which Trump family members would you vote for? They don't have to run for president. I'm talking governor. I'm talking Congress. I'm talking school board. I don't care what some of them run for. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and Laura Trump, no, you don't have to wait years for the handle, but I wanted the handle Navy Vet because that's what I am. That's kind of what made me the sarcastic POS that I am. That is always wrong. Laura's the real deal. Please stop, Mr. Trump. I can't take the winning anymore. Chuck is tapping out. I would vote for Lara Trump. Is it Lara or Laura? I can't remember. Which one would you vote for? There's a lot of Trump family members that I would vote for. I would vote for Eric. I would vote for Don Jr. I would vote for Barron. I would vote for Laura. I would. There's no way that I wouldn't right now because I think they can't be bought. They can't be bought. And there's not many politicians that you can say that about. I'm probably going to trigger some algo here. There's probably some people in here that, in honor of Ramadan, let's play this.
So I think I figured out a way to achieve racial unity in this country between white people and black people. It's actually pretty simple. I think we all agree that white liberal women are the problem in society today. So here's what I propose. Now, hear me out. Now, white people, you're going to have to make a sacrifice in this, but I don't think y'all are going to have a big problem with it. I suggest we deport all white liberal Karens out of this country. And that's it. Racism in America is gone. Racial unity achieved. Now, who's with me?
You want to deport some white liberal Karens? Yes or no? Would deporting white liberal Karens save America? Up at the top there, I got chapter. We're at $180,000 in savings just because of people like you that are calling them and saving money on your own Medicare plan. Give them a call, 332-867-1305. They're going to save you money, help you find the right plan. Like I said, my buddy in Indiana saved $170 a month. When we reach $500,000 in total savings, we're taking $10,000 of those total savings and we're going to spend that on some veterans charities, either guitars for vets or veterans moving into the housing facility that we just put in place. I have spoken to 29 different cities across America. People have reached out to me from 29 different cities wanting to know how we got this veterans housing facility funded, how we made it happen. And some of the cities I can't tell you right now because I believe that they want to share this with their communities once it gets really rocking and rolling. We've got a lot of stuff going on in Iran. It looks like Trump is about to unleash some fury there. He's about to go kinetic. I think they need some more glass parking lots. Apparently they're running low on glass parking lots right now. And, you know, I'm at a point right now with Iran that they've FA'd long enough. They've FA'd long enough. U.S. assembles the most aerial firepower since Iraq war as Trump prepares to strike Iran in just days. And president is choosing between two devastating options. This one right here, I don't know the type of plane that is. I'm a submarine guy. I didn't look at the sky very much, but I'm happy to know that they're on our team. Look at that beautiful piece of footage. Wow. Yeah, there's Iran for you. Looks similar to Portland. Looks similar to Minneapolis. Looks similar to fill in the blank of whatever sanctuary city. Oh, that's a nice little piece. You know, if Trump takes this guy out, he'll be on a t-shirt at every Democrat rally in America. We need more glass parking lots. I saw that in the chat. Make Iran great again. Ted Cruz, I think he's a loser. Marco Rubio, great human being. Another aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald Ford. Boom, shaka laka, baby. Let's go here. I want to show you this. This is a little interesting piece of, where did I find that? Where is it? Where is it? This will inspire the algorithm. Here we go.
Trump just gave the word, and the entire Middle East is officially on high alert. This isn't just another warning. The U.S. military machine is no longer standing by. The USS Gerald R. Ford is currently racing toward the Persian Gulf at flank speed to join the Abraham Lincoln. But here's the detail the mainstream media is missing. While everyone is watching the carriers, 3 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers just went dark after leaving Whiteman Air Force Base. Their destination? Classified. But look at the radar. U.S. refueling tankers have been circling over Jordan and Iraq for 48 hours straight. You don't keep that much gas in the air unless something heavy is about to fly through. Meanwhile, satellite intel confirms Iran is fueling its Khyber ballistic missiles in the mountains of Semnan. Tehran claims they're ready for total war, but Trump's latest message was short and chilling. The wait is over. Special ops have already cleared non-essential personnel from the border. Every piece is now on the board. The Ford is closing in, the stealth bombers are silent, and the clock just hit 0. Is this the spark that ignites the region? Iran wanted attention. Now they have the full weight of the U.S. Navy looking right at them.
I love this. I love this. Iran, somebody said in the chat, it's all fun and games until the United States Navy is on your coastline. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Is this the answer to the Middle East? I don't think it's really a wrong answer. I think it's the FAFO part of the equation. I do believe that. Yesterday, 25 years ago, do you know who died yesterday, 25 years ago? The Intimidator. The Intimidator died 25 years ago yesterday. 2 days ago, 5 years ago, we lost Rush Limbaugh. 17 million people watched him pass away live TV. Big shout out. I know Rush and the Intimidator are probably having a cigar and a cup of coffee right now. If there's cigars in heaven, Rush is token on one. He is. Man, we have lost some good ones. Let me ask you that. I just want to play this clip and get your opinion on something. Oh, wait, somebody just sent me this. DOJ probe into John Brennan's Congress testimony advances with subpoenas. So we've got, wait a second. We have Prince Andrew arrested. We have John Brennan being investigated right now. The dominoes are falling.
Steele dossier.
I don't.
Do you know if the FBI paid for any portion of the Steele dossier?
I don't know. I know that there are press reports related to that, but I don't know. I have no firsthand knowledge of that.
Do you know whether any of the underlying allegations made in the Steele dossier were ever tested, probed, examined, cross-examined, whether the sources were examined for reliability, credibility?
I know that there were efforts made by the Bureau to try to understand whether or not any of the information in that was valid, but I don't have any firsthand knowledge of it.
Do you know if the Bureau ever relied on the Steele dossier as part of any court filings, applications, petitions, pleadings?
I have no awareness.
Did the CIA rely on it?
No.
Why not?
Because we didn't. It wasn't part of the corpus of intelligence information.
Did you see who was sitting behind Trey Gowdy? Look who's sitting behind Trey Gowdy right here. Who is that guy? Who is that? Whether you like Trey Gowdy or not. And I'm not a fan of Trey Gowdy, but I think he just caught Brennan in a perjury trap. Look at Kash Patel.
Applications, petitions, pleadings?
I have no awareness.
Did the CIA rely on it?
No.
Why not?
Because we didn't. It wasn't part of the corpus of intelligence information that we had. It was not in any way used as a basis for the intelligence community assessment that was done. It was not.
I believe this is a perjury trap. I believe John Brennan is now going to, well, he's being investigated. He is being investigated. This is another win, guys. I'm going to give you a virtual high five right there.
Amen.
Massive win.
Hallelujah.
Massive
boom
win.
shakalaka.
Bill and Hillary, my opinion, I'm not sure Bill ever makes it to testify. I believe Bill could be sacrificed to save. John Brennan's a Muslim as well. He's openly a Muslim. Let me show you this. This came across the wire yesterday. And I believe, let me see if I can find a good way to show this the best way. Here we go. This is an interesting one right here. Let me see if I can pull this down into a smaller little package here. Here we go. Small package talking about Bill Clinton.
I'm here to check out Adam Milan because of protesting.
You know, you got kids down there on the overpass just about got hit by a car just a second ago. About caused a wreck. Sad.
We do have admins out.
You have like 1,000 kids on the overpass. About one just about got hit by a car.
So this is a dad in Florida. Dad in Florida goes and picks up his kid from school because there's hundreds. He said 1,000 kids protesting.
Okay, we did let the deputies go because the students that did walk out, the deputies are dealing with, they had a ICE protest on campus that was friendly and was supposed to be safe for that.
This is for school. This isn't for kids shouldn't be involved in that shit. This is for learning. I have to leave work because while I'm working, I have to worry about what you're manipulating my kids into listening to. It's bullshit. It's fake media. I want my son out of here now. Can you call him up here and bring him out here?
Can I get the students?
Is this a good dad? Is this a good dad? I believe Father of the Year. I believe he just got Father of the Year.
Amen. Hallelujah. And boom shagalaka.
Father of the Year takes off work, goes and gets his kid from school, tells the teacher or whatever moron that's running that office, this is BS. I have to take off work, affect my family's bottom line because the school is pimping his kids out. That is a responsible father. If anybody knows who that dad is, give me his information. I will help that guy. I'll buy him a tank of gas and a damn steak dinner at Golden Corral. I would love to help that guy out because we need to reward good behavior. We need to arrest bad behavior. Another domino just fell. Bill Gates pulls out of an Indian AI summit last minute, weeks after he was set to apologize, or weeks after he was forced to apologize. So we got Brennan being investigated, Prince Andrew arrested, Bill Clinton's nowhere to be found. The dominoes are falling. Gosh, this feels so good. I am telling you, this feels absolutely amazing. We got another domino. You want to see another one? CNN is reporting on this one. Fox would never report on this.
Epstein, released in the Epstein files, have ignited something of a civil war in MAGA world. In one message, Bannon suggests President Trump should be removed from office during his first term for erratic behavior.
Woo.
The Department of Justice also released a 2-hour video of Bannon interviewing Epstein for a potential documentary. This is Bannon asking about Epstein's time spent in prison in 2008.
You're telling me that during that day, you never had a moment. You sat there and go, what the have I done with my life?
Let me ask you this. Was this the whole goal, to incite a quote MAGA civil war? Was this the whole goal behind the files, to incite some division? Why did Bannon turn on Trump? I can't answer that question, guys. I don't have an answer for that. Oh, let's go here. Real patriots are coming out over the fake ones. The fake ones have just shown themselves. The real ones have always been here. I'd love your thoughts on hypothetical 30% of Iran, even close to Vietnam, our worst failure in my mind of a Western war. I believe the president we have in charge will make a strategic move on Iran like you have never seen before. And that was not done in Vietnam because the Vietnam War was they never had a plan to win the Vietnam War. Just my opinion. Why should you care about a small communist country that was basically ran by the French 6,000 miles away? It was never in the goal of Iran or in the goal of Vietnam to win. I don't believe it was ever in the goal. No one ever really wanted. Democrats in Detroit on video in your email. Okay. I'll check that whenever I get off of here. For the Bibles, thank you so much. Yeah, I sent out some Bibles. I sent 5 out. I got a handful more coming in, and I'm going to make sure to try to help some other people out with those as well. Veterans, I'm going to try to send those out as many as I can. It's expensive. Postage is expensive. I rely on super chats and I rely on memberships to help me with my causes. It is not cheap to do this at all. Let's go here. I've got something that might, I don't know if it'll scare you. I don't know if it should worry you. I don't know if you're going to be happy about it. Ivan Raiklin, you know this guy? Ivan Raiklin? This was a clip from 2024. And I want to get your opinion on what he says here. Listen closely. I want you to make sure you pay attention about what he says about them getting rid of Trump.
Assessment that if you assassinate any political presidential candidate, whether it's RFK, whether it's Trump, guess what? America will do the following immediately. They will respond in kind, and they know who you are because we've created the list. So if you
and that's a major Rubicon, they should know that
immediately. You're going to see immediate response, and there are only a few buildings in Washington D.C. that they will probably do that.
Well, I hope that's not the case, but these people are crazy.
And having said that, if they do that, option 2 behind Trump is going to be so much better for us and so much worse.
Well, I was about to say, if they kill him, that's best case scenario from a sick level.
Did you hear that?
Going to be so much better for us and so much worse.
Well, I was about to say, if they kill him, that's best case scenario from a sick level. From a sick level beating him, oh, please kill him, which but it's so good after that.
Oh, it's going to be the best cleansing and the fastest cleansing that we've ever seen in my lifetime. I assess with almost certainty, with the highest level of confidence, that if they assassinate Trump, it is so game over for them, and it's going to be so fast.
It sounded to me like they wanted Trump to be taken out. They wanted a success.
Case scenario from a sick level.
Listen,
from a sick level beating him
is going to be so much better for us and so much worse.
Well, I was about to say, if they kill him, that's best case scenario from a sick level. From a sick level beating him, oh, please kill him, which but it's so good after that.
Oh, it's going to be the best cleansing and the fastest.
Are you serious? Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if I ever come on this channel, sit in this chair behind this microphone with a Rush Limbaugh cup and say to any of you, I would rather get rid of Trump. I can't believe what I heard whenever someone sent me this. I cannot believe it. They were actually, it seems like they were in, I don't know what they're thinking to say something like this. It sounds very close to what a Democrat says. Look at this.
So why are Republicans so interested in Bill and Hillary Clinton? It's because they're trying to distract from the fact that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files thousands and thousands of times. In those files, there's highly disturbing allegations of Donald Trump raping children, of Donald Trump threatening to kill children. So I encourage your press to go look at these allegations. And I'm highly disturbed that
he went on C-SPAN and did this. This is Ted Looney. As Ted Looney. None of this is in here. But what is the difference in them saying this
and so much worse?
I was about to say, if they kill him, that's best case scenario from a sick level.
What is the difference in him saying that Is there any separation between Alex Jones saying, let's kill him, to Ted Looney lying? This is inciting more violence. The guy that ran it, I can't, guys. I can't. I don't understand how anyone right now can see the separation between rhinos and Democrats, between people like Alex with a giant audience. That was in 2024 when he said that. You remember what happened right after that? Yeah, they shot the guy. They shot the guy. Was that a call to action? I don't know. Prior, use media rate with UPS. I am checking on that. I am an amateur at best when it comes to this stuff, but I will check on that. Thank you. I don't. I don't. I get weird text messages. Weird text messages on this line. Wow. Okay. I can't read some of these text messages that I get. They're vile and disgusting, to be honest with you. I just got a bunch of vile and disgusting messages now. Travis Jur, do you remember that clown? Travis Jur called in. Apparently he was a dental tech. He was working on cavity creeps. He wasn't a rescue swimmer. We got 3,000 people in the chat right now. Smash the like and subscribe button. Smash the like and subscribe. I'd donate $500 for that cost. Thank you, B-Rad. I'd love it, dude. I'd love to help that guy down there in Florida. Love to. He was nuts. He seems nuts. Nuttier than a squirrel turd. Let's do this. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Turn down the audio. I will hang up on you faster than Hillary Clinton. You call in with some audio like that, I'm hanging up on you fast. Wait. I want to play one clip here real quick. Before I do this, yesterday at the White House, Donald Trump celebrated Black History Month. I don't agree with celebrating 1 month for any race of people. I want White History Month. Listen to this, Grandma.
Come on in.
First of all, can I have a hug?
Yes, you can. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. I like her. Please.
I like him too. One thing I like about him, he keeps it real, just like Grandma. I appreciate that because I can trust him because he tells exactly how he feels and what he thinks. Thank God for this president. I am filled, my cup runneth over. Because he allowed his constituents, his people to come to my house to interview me, to talk about the murder of my grandson. It seemed like nobody cared. I'm an advocate for murder. I marched. I rallied. I pulled out other families in the District of Columbia that had murders and did not have answers. Ooh. We marched and we rallied, and nobody heard me, Democrats. Get mad at me. Until this Republican sent his constituents, his people out there to interview me in my home. Have you ever heard of a thing? Then they invited me twice before Congress to testify for the beautiful bill that's going to change crime in the district. If you kill somebody, okay, you take a life, you do life. Just that simple. If you do a harsh crime, you do harsh time. Just that simple. And then we need National Guard, and which we did years ago. He brought it on. I love him. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news, hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be standing up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off of him. And Grandma said it.
I don't know about you. That gives me hope. That inspires me. It inspires me to.
Yeah.
That inspires me to flush Fun Time. There we go. Bye, Fun Time. Fun Time. Have a fun time with all the other wrinkle-necked turds in the toilet. Goodbye, Fun Time. Thank you very much. 3K watching, 1K likes. Do better. Thank you, Sin. Sin, you might have a little package in the mail. I don't want to give it away, but keep an eye out on your mail. Lines are open, 615-475. Talk to me. This is a tribute to Rush every day. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people that want to hear from you unless it's convenient. Let me talk. I hadn't talked to this guy in a coon's age. Donkey voice. Talk to me, brother, from another mother.
Ben? How's it going, man? I got to tell you something. I got hacked. My bank account, my phone, other things, and I had to clean it all up. It took months. But anyway, I'm back, my brother. How are you?
Amazing. What would you like to say this morning? Talk to me.
I just want to say thank you, all you patriots. I love you, Christian Americans. We're not godly enough. The devil is around us, man. And these crooks and criminals that are out there, whether they're private or in the institution, it's time for them to go, my brother. You know that.
I agree with you. Donkey voice, thank you. Always a great call. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You know, we all experience moments of weakness, anger. We all do. I've struggled with some problems over the last couple of weeks. Real problems. I've struggled to stay. I don't have any energy right now. I am so drained. I wake up at 4:45. I'm going to tell you, I wake up at 4:45 every morning to get set up to do this show. I then go to work. I work all day. I come home. I try to take care of as much stuff as I can around here at home, farm critters, all that. And then I get about 15, 20 minutes. I try to spend time with the family, cook dinner, whatever. And then it's a vicious circle. I'm back to it. Somebody sent me some scripture in the chat. One of my Discord members sent me this because I think they picked up on it. They sent me Ephesians 6, chapter 6, verse 10 and 11. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. I'll tell you what really drains me as well is the amount of hatred that I get in this chat. They also sent me a second one, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is fashioned against you shall succeed, and you shall refute every tongue that rises against you in judgment. That's pretty good. Oh, remember the flag thing I showed you yesterday? A beautiful flag? Don said he got 5 orders from showing it yesterday. Let's go here, line 2. What you got, line 2? Talk to me.
Hey, Ben, Army Vet Larry from New York.
Good morning, Larry.
Trump needs to bring that lady with him on all his press conferences. She speaks the truth, and she speaks straight. And I'll tell you, it brought me to tears.
Larry, let me ask you this. Let me ask you a quick question. Does she speak your truth or does she speak America's truth?
It's America's truth.
Okay.
I mean, she has loss. She had loss. And again, just to try to express the pain that she went through and the pushback. If media tried to take her down, she would chew them up and spit them out.
You know what scares the media is that lady is real. Right. That's what scares the news media. I think that's what scares some people that come on my channel because I don't care. Larry, I like you. I love you. Sadly,
Yep.
I don't care about your feelings. I
Right.
don't care about
Right.
your feelings, Larry. And I don't
True.
want you to get angry by me being that honest with you, but I am just going to be that honest with you. I don't care about your feelings, you know?
You're right. Political correctness. We got to kick it out the window.
One of my
It's not
guys
new.
in Indiana sent me this Ditto Head shirt or this Ditto Head cup. And it reminds me, I don't think Rush Limbaugh cared about anybody's damn feelings, or he wouldn't have
No.
done what he did. And he wouldn't have been as successful as he was. He wouldn't have had the impact that he had. That's what I believe.
But he had everybody's best interest in everything he did.
Yeah. Yeah. When you go with realism over feelings, things happen. Take care, Larry. I appreciate you calling. God bless you. That lady, that grandmother, I don't know her name. When you get up, fired up first thing in the morning, it sets your day up. What does that say? That's why I backed away from all of it. All this is engineered to make you feel that way. Good morning, Texas Real. Lines are open, 615-475. King of Biltong, thank you very much for that super chat. Let's grab that. Where you called from? Line 2. Where you called from?
Mount Airy, North Carolina, Mayberry.
Good morning. Talk to me. Speak up just a little bit. You got a soft voice.
Well, that's because I'm laying down. I just woke up. Did you see where
Oh God, here we go.
Schumer? Okay, Schumer wants to change the flag.
I put out a video about that. Thank you for calling. I put out a video going over all of that. He wants to put the rainbow flag on federal buildings. We covered it. I saw it. If you watch the channel, you'd know I saw it. There we go. I appreciate it. But yes, we put that out. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. Let's go right here. What do we got? Line 1. We're at the top of the scoreboard. What do you got?
Hey, it's Andrew calling from Virginia. Do you mind if I just give a shout out to anybody who's listening out in the chat? We have that redistricting vote. It's going to be April 21st, the special election, just to tell everybody to get people off their asses and make sure to vote no for it. Is that cool if I do that?
You just did it.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Sorry.
You just did it.
But-
Thank you for calling, Andrew. There we go. Virginia, go vote. Redistricting. They're about to take your rights away. Line 2. Go right ahead.
Hey, good morning, Ben. My name is Mary Ann. I am calling from Michigan. I would like to call and encourage you today because I think you are a very truthful man. I appreciate what you bring to the table for other patriots to absorb. I also would like to tell you that I greatly respect you for the way you speak of your wife and daughter. That makes you a very good man, Ben.
Well,
And
I'm
I
scared
hope-
of both of them. I'm scared of both of them. One's a nurse practitioner. The other's a registered nurse. I think they would ketamine me, roll me up in a rug, and do something like Dexter to me if I ever betrayed them. No, they're great.
Listen
They're
to
great
you.
people.
Well, I appreciate that about you. And in my eyes, that makes you a very good man.
I love
And-
them, but I can disagree with them on things, and that's just
yes,
the way it
you
is.
can. Yes. I'm sending you a little package in the mail, so I'll put it in the mail today or tomorrow. But I want to encourage you because I look forward to what you bring to the table, sir, and I hope you have a dandy day.
Marianne, I'm going to give you a boom shakalaka.
Amen. Hallelujah. And boom shakalaka.
And Marianne, I want to encourage you. I want to make you feel comfortable for a second. If the SAVE Act passes, it doesn't take your voting rights away because you sound like a woman.
Well, thank you. I'm successful then, because I am.
You take care. God bless you.
You too.
God bless Marianne. Ben, you have told me several times that submarine food is garbage, but on TV they make it out to be great. Gary, I never said submarine food was garbage. I think find somewhere where I said that. Food on a submarine's best you're getting in the military, brother. Outside of the Air Force and their hotels that they call barracks. Let's go here. Line 2. Go with it, line 2.
Oh, hey.
Speak up. Let's go.
What I was wanting to say is why are you being so, you said you were weak. Have you tried B12?
I don't mean weak physically. I mean, I'm drained. I don't have 15 minutes during the day where I can just, I'm so busy. I'm not weak. I'm not weak, or I wouldn't be doing this. And I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't want to do it. I'm just saying I am running out of time, my bandwidth. Thank you very much for calling. My wife's a nurse practitioner. I guarantee you my levels are right. I'll tell you that. Let's go here. Line 2, go right ahead.
I have a question about the SAVE Act. You know, when people get that real ID and that real ID driver's license, they're bringing the documents in and they're scanning them and issuing them the ID and the driver's license, but there's no detection for fraudulent documents. So isn't this a false sense of security? And why would we rely on a real ID? It's fake. There's nothing real about it. It's garbage in, garbage out.
So you don't want voter ID?
No, I do. And I do think that we should show citizenship. But I think that this real ID that we have, you know, when you rely on the citizens to bring in the documents and you're scanning their documents, which could potentially be fraudulent, I don't understand how that's something that should be relied upon. Why are the citizens bringing it in with?
Let me ask you something. I'm going to turn this around. What is your solution?
My solution is that they should be issuing these driver's licenses from the issuing authority. They should get the records from the Social Security Administration, from the Bureau of Vital Statistics, from the court records. They have all those marriage licenses and all sent to the states. They should be able to collect that information themselves. They shouldn't be relying on citizens to bring them garbage. Why not get it from the issuing authority? Doesn't the Homeland Security have a database with a lot of this information already in it? I don't understand, when there's no fraud detection, why they're relying on people to bring garbage in. It was down in Miami. There were people scanning in blank documents in the tax collector's office, and they got caught and got fired.
So
okay, that's one that got caught.
Let me ask you this. When a birth certificate is issued, it's got a seal. I know that for a fact. Do you have a real ID?
I do.
Okay. And you had to take like 4 pieces of documentation to go and get that, right?
Yeah, every time you...
Hold on. I listened to you. I listened to you.
Yeah.
I listened to you. I gave you more time than I probably felt like was comfortable. And now you're going to hear me. Right now, it is the best we can do. It is so easy. You're going to listen or I'll hang up on you. You'll listen or I'll hang up. Okay. I'll cut you off. Right now, it is the first answer that we can get. Is it perfect? No. Are you perfect? Absolutely not. But it is so easy to sit in the peanut gallery and come up with all of these plans that would take years to be implemented. It is the first move, and it's the only move that I know of that is happening. Is it perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. Are you perfect? No. But it's the path to getting something done. And you can sit back, complain, pick it apart, destroy it. That's fine. Feel free. Your cup sounds half empty. Mine's half full. And I feel like it's a move in the right direction. Is it perfect? No. But we hold on. I'm not done. This is my show, not yours. Okay. It is a move in the right direction. Thank you for calling. It is so easy to be the peanut gallery. So easy. Is it perfect? No, it's not. But it's a move. And nobody else has made that move. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Give me a call. If you just want to call and complain, call somewhere else. Call somebody that gives a damn. Here we go. Line 2. What you got?
Hi, Ben. Arizona here. I'm calling about the lady that just was talking about the ID, voter ID thing. I'm a former government employee. We get training on the IDs, and They don't share. The government's not sharing. That's the problem. She's not paying attention. She must never work for the government. That's all I wanted to say.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
easy is it to complain?
Easy. When you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sorry.
You're the best. You said exactly what I wanted you to say, and I didn't even have to tell you to say it. I'm giving you a boom shakalaka.
Amen.
Thank
All
you.
right,
God bless you.
man. Right, love from Arizona. Bye-bye.
God bless you.
Shakalaka.
It's so easy to complain. The peanut gallery is free admission. Putting your hands in your back pockets and carrying your butt down the road to fix something is difficult. Lines are open, 615-475-7864. You better make it good, man. You call in a lot. I want some thunder. I'm trying to get new callers. I'm trying to throw a bone to some of our regulars, but you're letting me down. Go right ahead. What you got?
Well, first of all, thank you for what you do, Ben. It means a lot to us. And I did a little research into the Travis situation yesterday. The judge presiding over the case was Judge Andy Brown, and he was a former senior advisor to Beto O'Rourke, if that says anything about him sitting at home right now comfortably.
Troll, isn't it amazing how they're all connected? Isn't it amazing how all the corruption, it's that 6 degrees of separation, the Kevin Bacon effect. All the corruptness is somehow connected.
It's all connected.
It is absolutely connected. Thank you so much for calling, Troll. Appreciate you, brother. God bless you. Did you get your CDL yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Keep at it. I want to hear from you when you get your CDL, brother. God bless you. Troll under the bridge. I believe he's in Minnesota. I know he's in a state with an M. Let's move the goalpost consistently. Yeah, that's the only way we keep winning. Let's keep moving the goalpost. Let's not celebrate any wins. Let's not celebrate the wins. I got to
There's
get
been
some
actual
coffee.
action to take down and dismantle this entire ring of people.
You're right. We set out to actually activate intelligence-based operations. This includes Antifa. And Dan, you know this. How many people were arrested related to Prairland? We're over 24 federal arrests. We're in the middle of federal trial in 5 of those defendants this week again in Texas. 19 people have been convicted for acts of violence related to Antifa. It's in the indictment. You don't got to believe me or you. Everybody can go read the public indictment. And it didn't just happen there. It happened in Cop City in Georgia, where we had to go rearrest everybody because the state authorities couldn't get their act together to produce the enough information to take that to trial. So we did. And it's not a creation or manufacturing of information. It exists. It's just a willingness that you and I and this building's new leadership took to say, we're going to look at the facts that exist. We're not going to try to make up facts that don't so we can serve a political narrative. And wait till you, and I know you know this, but wait till you see what's coming in the next month or two on the funding streams related to this. You and I have launched a serious investigation. We had said these organizations don't operate alone, don't operate in silence. They operate with a heavy, heavy stream of funding. And we started looking into it. And guess what, Dan? We found them.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. The funding, the money, the slippery snail trail. I feel like there's a trail of slime that has been followed, and it leads to the Clinton Foundation. Do all roads lead to the Clinton Foundation? Does it lead to George Soros? Let me see. Which organization is more corrupt? I can't even spell this morning. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I think that Pointer sister sent, I'm going to do the neutron dance. Let's see here. Or Clinton. Yeah, there we go. I'm so excited. I'm about to do the neutron dance. There we go. Move the goalpost consistently. That's exactly right. Do me a favor, guys. Smash a like and subscribe. Join the channel as a member. That's what keeps the show rocking. Okay? That's what keeps the show going. Democrats are on the freaking ropes. They're on the curb. We got a boot on the neck. Lines are open. 615. Oh, that didn't take long. Caught one. What do you got? Line 4. Line 4. Where are you calling from? Line 4.
Oh, I'm Rob from South Bend, Indiana.
Rob in Indiana. Talk to me, Rob in Indiana. What you got?
So Lex Wessner was big into the Limited. That was his big clothing brand, and they were big in Haiti.
Oh,
who else was big in Haiti?
Hold on.
The Clinton
Hold
Foundation.
on. Hold on. Clinton
Okay.
Foundation, line 3. Clinton Foundation, line 3. You're absolutely right. Isn't that amazing? I want to
Connect all
know.
those dots.
Hey, let me ask you this. Clinton, Lex Wexner, Victoria's Secret. How many, I can't even say women. Hold on. Fred's barking at a squirrel.
His children's clothing brand was huge. The Limited too.
He owns Victoria's Secret. How many women in the chat have Victoria's Secrets on right now? Some of the men might have it on too. I don't know. How many men or women in the chat have Victoria's Secrets on? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. If you're wearing some Lex Wexner, 1 for yes, 2 for no. But like I said to Troll, all of these things are connected. Clinton Foundation, Soros, that open societies, Lex Wexner, Prince Andrew, all the pictures with Bill doing, charity work in the hot tub, right? Oh man, thank you for calling from Indiana. You're getting me fired up, brother. You're getting me fired
Amen.
up. God bless you. I am running on empty about 90% of the time. I got this giant project happening in Arkansas. For those of you that are not familiar with the thing that I'm doing, there's probably a lot of new people watching in the chat. I'm putting together the first of its kind veteran housing facility in Arkansas right now. And for those of you that are just watching, I'm going to share this because I'm proud. It's my channel, and I'm going to share it because I feel like you need to hear it. Let's go. Right. I want to share this because there's a lot of people that this is part of why I'm running on empty. I've been working on this for 4 years.
Well, today, veterans and community members had a chance to ask questions regarding this housing project, and officials had a chance to answer those questions and provide the next steps.
Veterans filled the Washington County Veterans Service office looking for clarity on what Patriot Park will mean for them.
What we want to do is offer both the theoretical and the logistical basics of this project as much as we can to this point. How many units are available, what the application process would look like, what's the pricing going to be, and of course the main $1 million question is when will that project be move-in ready?
The development, a public-private partnership with Strategic Realty, will include 61 units for veterans. Jim Petty, president and CEO of Strategic Realty, says construction is nearing the finish line.
I would say we're going to be moving people in May. If we finish up in April, like our schedule currently shows, we're going to be moving people in May.
Before that, officials say they still need to finalize details on the wait list and application rollout.
The next meeting that we're going to have with the Veteran Services Office and the VA is going to get into a little more of the details, more of the weeds of the technical aspect of the program and what that process looks like.
For veterans like Warren Otto, the project could be life-changing.
We're living in a hotel right now, and we're trying to make ends meet. We're going through all, we're making it. It was changing my life tremendously.
Community advocates say the impact goes beyond housing.
They're going to live in an area that is for veterans. They're going to have support systems in place. They're going to have veteran families to support other veteran families.
And officials say once this project is complete, Patriot Park will be the largest subsidized housing development for veterans in the United States. And
we got one, guys. We got one. Hold up. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Ben is a loudmouth, rude bully. Can't have a conversation. Has to take over the microphone and cut callers off. Flush yourself. I am watching. You're welcome to call in. You never have. I've never seen you in my chat ever before. You've probably never been on the channel ever before. But it sounds like mommy needs to change your diaper. It sounds like diaper's full. Yeah, I'm a loudmouth, rude bully. Thank you very much. I am watching. You know what happens to people like you? I don't need you in my life. I don't need you in my chat. I don't need you on my channel. Mommy needs to change the diaper. There we go. Down the drain, I'm watching. I'm a loudmouth, rude bully that's helping veterans by Felicia. Yeah. You know what? It sounds like people have thin skin. I need a sign that says flushing in progress. That's what I need. For those of you that don't know, that's the project that I've been working on. And I'm telling you, it has stretched me. Let's go line 2. What do you got, line 2? Talk to me. Talk to the loudmouth, rude bully.
How's it going, Ben?
Amazing. Speak up a little bit. There's a little bit of an audio thing there.
All right, Ben. On that voter ID.
Sure.
Voter ID is like a performance engine. You start with a baseline build, and then you fine-tune and you tweak it until you get as close to perfection as you can. Nothing's perfect when they first roll it out, but it's got to get rolled out, and this is a fantastic start.
What is your name?
This is Joe Demet.
Joe, you're a damn genius. We have to start somewhere. If you don't start somewhere, you never get anywhere. Joe, you're a damn genius. Thank you very much, Joe. And thank you for calling.
Sir. You guys have a great day.
God bless you. Joe's one of my mods in the chat. Thank you very much. Joe's a damn genius. A damn genius. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Trolls, you're welcome to call. You're welcome to call. Somebody made a comment. You could do more housing. I wish I could. Line 2, go right ahead. Line 2.
Yeah, this is Dave in Virginia.
Hold on.
Okay.
Who is it?
It's me, Dave. Open up, man. I got the stuff.
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here. What do you got, Dave?
Yeah, I wanted to give you a boom chakalaka because you're absolutely right. If it wouldn't have been for Caucasian Christian men fighting in World War II, it'd have been just like that show that used to be on TV where they were speaking German on the East Coast and they were speaking Japanese on the West Coast, and they controlled this country.
You're absolutely right. But you know what we did? We won the war, and then we made one of the greatest comedy TV shows about the Germans and the Nazis. Do you know what show it was called? You know what?
Hogan's Heroes, and I loved it.
Hogan's Heroes was the greatest FU to the German Nazi fascist regime ever.
Yeah.
When Colonel Klink would yell Hogan and they would prance Schultze around like a window licking retard, it was the greatest troll move towards actual fascism ever. No other country in the world has ever won a war and made a comedy about their enemy. That's why we're the greatest country in the world.
And they were German Jews. They were German Jews.
You're a damn hero.
Yeah.
You're a Hogan's hero. Thank you, brother. Dave.
You're welcome.
Dave, give yourself a pat on the back and don't twist your arm. God bless you.
Okay.
We're the greatest country in the world. We saved the world. Then, I mean, that is a Trump maneuver. That is a Trump maneuver. When you win the war and then you make a show about the son of a bitches that you beat. God, I love it. I think Trump should make a movie about Iran. Huh? That's what I think. Greatest show, one of the greatest shows ever. MASH, another great show. Another great show. I love MASH. When Henry Blake died, that was a touching moment. And I loved Radar. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. Give me a call. Talk to me. Lines are open. Love to talk to you. Let's do this for a poll. What was your favorite? That one? We got one. We got one. Line 2, go right ahead.
Hello there.
Speak up. You gotta speak up. Your phone is very low. Talk to me.
I'm sorry. Is this Ben?
It is. You gotta go. I got people waiting, man. Let's roll.
I'm sorry, Ben. I love you. I love your program. I'm in Ada, Oklahoma.
Ada, Oklahoma. I know where that is. Be careful with the tornadoes over there.
Amen.
God bless
And I
you.
love where you are in Arkansas.
Well, thank you so
I
much.
just want to say one thing. I want to make one mention that I love the protest against America, and I wish all the dumb shits would gather in one pile so the ICE people would have to travel less area and group them up in big piles and gather them all up at once.
Get them all gathered up. Absolutely. Like a
I
big
love
pile of
America.
garbage. Like a big pile of garbage. God bless you, Ada, Oklahoma.
I love America, man.
Thank you very
I
much.
love what you do.
God bless
I love
you.
what you do. And
Well, God bless you. I think we got disconnected there. Something was like a little off. God bless you. Ada, Oklahoma. I believe that's where they make the Moab. There's an army base there. I believe that's where they make the Moab. Wake up, America. What you got?
good morning, America. Good morning, Vietnam.
What you got, brother?
Okay. Hey, that video I sent you, I was up there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, right? And this old boy is in the bathroom, and I got to bet this thing about wash your hands after you use the bathroom.
That's a good idea.
I called him out. He didn't say anything. He went on out the door, right? Well, I went out the door and I hollered across the parking lot. I said, you know, that's how they transfer germs and diseases by not washing your hands. And this guy actually went ballistic. He got in his car. I walked on over to my truck. He came over to my truck, got out of his car, called me, wanted me to get out and fight him in the parking lot.
Wow.
He's wearing pink sunglasses and pink slippers.
Wow.
I swear to God, you got to see that video.
Did you say to him,
And
how
now
big a
this is-
boy are you?
Well, I said, you don't want to underestimate a 60-year-old man. You better think about that before you jump on that. And oh, by the way, you left your gas cap over there at the pump. He fell out there. He didn't even know how to act. He said, I don't care about that. And then he gets out, he goes back, gets his gas, closes his lid.
That is too funny.
By the time when you take that video apart, here's how they do it. They distract, they deflect, and then they change the narrative. And everything he did in that video is exactly what the Democrats do in real life, in public, in politics, and everything they do. They distract, deflect, and change the narrative.
I don't see the video
away
in my
from what
email.
they're doing.
I don't see the video in my email.
It might have sent just a link. I don't know. The video might have been too long for me to send it. It might have sent a link.
I'll check it out. brother. God bless
Google
you.
Drive, I think is how.
Roy D. Mercer
hey,
in the
you
house
are the
this
man.
morning.
Hey, awesome what you're doing in Arkansas. I wish we could look. I mean, I drive around and I see these empty apartment buildings and things like that all over the country, and I wonder why we couldn't go in and maybe purchase one of those abandoned apartment buildings and turn it into a veteran home.
Do you know why? Do you know what is stopping it from happening? I'll tell you what's stopping.
Politics.
I don't even think that. It's just having someone that won't quit. I have been a Jack Russell on this. I will not quit. I won't
Well, that's
quit.
what it takes.
Thank you for calling,
That's
Roy
what
D.
it takes.
Roy
I'll
D.
stand with you.
Mercer.
If you name me, you call me, by God.
Roy D. Mercer is alive, by God. Take care, brother. Hey, give everybody a Wake Up America, Roy.
Wake up, America.
There we go. Roy D. Mercer lives in all. Y'all didn't even know I had Roy D. Mercer on speed dial. You didn't even know. Tenacious Jack Russell. Yeah. Randy Bass is a troll. We don't care about yours either. Cool. Let's get rid of them. Boom. Go. Bye. Bye. Flush. There we go. Bye. There we go. Lines are open. 615-475-7864. I just don't have time for the trolls anymore. You're gone. What did he say? Let's see what he said. Ice, look at the hatred you spew unto others too. Randy Bass, 6679. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to worry about it. Pure Blood, thank you for becoming a member. Ben is a loudmouth, rude bully. I got rid of you too. I love you. I am watching. Thank you so much. I screenshot comments like that. It inspires me. Want some cry fries with your wah burger? I love it. Pure blood. Thank you so much. Always try to get 5 new members. We may have gotten that today. Let's get 5 more. Let's get 5 more new members. If you become a member on the channel, you get access to a private Discord where you can get in there and mix it up with nothing but patriots, like Roy D. Mercer there. That's all. Time for the USA to do the same thing here. I want to say thank you to watch all the people watching over on my Green Machine. Green Machine is alive and well this morning, which I'm happy to see. They had tattoos on their arms like my mom had. Oh, nice. Memberships. There we go. There we go. Lines are open. 6154. Pepsi Fiend, welcome to the Patriot Channel. Thank you very much. You're the best. Don't care what your liberal neighbors say about you. And they do talk a lot of crap behind your back. They talk a lot of trash about you. Let's go right here. Line 2. Let's talk some trash. What you got?
Yeah, this is Edwin from Fayetteville, Nebraska. We did a veterans housing deal up here about 8-9 years ago. Very successful.
Good.
And a lot of low income veterans living in there to really help them out a lot. Get them off the street. And so we really appreciate what you're doing.
Well, man, Edwin, I appreciate you, brother. You be careful. God bless you. Thank you for calling in. You're a damn patriot, brother. God bless you. Nebraska in the house. It looks like we're going to get this guy on for a interview. We're going to get this guy on for an interview. I don't know how many of you want to watch it, but let's go.
Yeah. I'm Brandon Herrera, and I approve this message.
Don't let Tony Gonzalez fool you. He joined every Democrat in Congress and voted for the January 6th commission to investigate, prosecute, and imprison President Trump. And he went on CNN to attack real pro-Trump Republicans, smearing them as racists.
These people used to walk around with white hoods at night. Now they're walking around with white hoods in the daytime.
Don't give Tony the chance to stab Trump in the back again. Vote for the Republican who's always had President Trump's back. Brandon Herrera.
Looks like Brandon Herrera. We're going to get him on for an interview. I was talking to someone I was talking to one of his best friends. I'll just be honest with you. I was talking to one of his best friends. Seriously, bro, Discord is lamed. Unsubscribed Inc. Thank you. Cool. You don't have to be a member. It doesn't look like you've ever really contributed much to society anyway. So why would we expect anything more than that, right? Lines are open, 615. I love the peanut gallery. I love the peanut gallery today. It's just so easy. Let's go here. James, Virginia. What you got, James?
Hey, good morning, Ben. Good morning. So
morning,
glad
sir.
to see you this morning.
Good morning, sir.
I got to thinking your trolls undoubtedly must be suffering from TDS and are probably communist Democrats.
You know, it's
because
not.
I can recognize the communists pretty good.
It's not TDS. It's BDS. It's Ben derangement syndrome.
Oh my God, that is these people are so childish. What have you? You know, you're a real patriot. It's very obvious. You are the new media.
I try to do my best. Sometimes I don't achieve that, but I try.
You do more than try. And I tell you something else, Ben. Please, I would love to see you and Lumberjack and some of the other patriots get together and do a 1-hour show or something and pick a topic and what have you, where more people could find your channel, and it would also help some of the folks on your channel find them, because we need to grow what people like you are doing.
You know what I'm going to do?
You are the new media.
Right here, I'm rubbing my belly with my extra salty t-shirt on. I'm going to do something. I'm going to reach out to Doug and Neil today and Barry and see if I can put together a little live show.
Barry's good. These guys are good, and y'all would be great at doing that.
Okay.
And people would watch you. You know, I watch you about 3 times a day.
Well, I appreciate that,
to you.
brother. Brother, you be careful.
Oh, one other thing. Can I say one other thing real quick, Ben?
Of course you can.
Okay. Well, I just noticed this morning on the Fox website that our first major defense contractor in Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, is moving to St. Louis. So Spangbergler is doing real good in creating jobs.
Yeah,
Ben, you have a wonderful
somewhere
day.
else. Absolutely. Take care, brother. God bless you. God bless you. Oh, that's James of Virginia. He's a damn patriot. He is a damn patriot. Pepsi Fiend, thank you for becoming a new member over there. I really appreciate it. Let's go right here. Lines are open, 615. People are getting fired up. Who's attacking Erica Kirk? I can't go after a widow. I cannot do it. There is no way I can do it. It is so easy to go after her. Heidi's going full retard in the chat. Heidi's Canadian. I don't even know if I care what a Canadian says. I just don't know if I care about a Canadian. Let's go right here. Line 3. What do we got? Line 3. Turn the audio down in the background. I'll hang up on you faster than Hillary Clinton's gynecologist.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah,
Dave
go for it.
Corson. Hey, man, I just sent you a flush your troll down to your text. I think you'll like it. If not, chat maybe hasn't had enough of coffee this morning. But anyway, getting kind of antsy with the carriers out there like sitting ducks, but I trust the Trumpster in making the right decision. You know, we've been fighting Iran for 40 years. I remember when the students rushed and took the embassy, and the minute Reagan came back, they understand, have a big stick, and have a force behind it. So it could be an amazing weekend, could change the entire world. And I'm sending positive thoughts, and hopefully everybody, out there, whether you're flying or on the ships, that they're all going to be safe and they're going to get her done. So that's all I got to say.
If people understood, thank you for the image. I love that. Flushing the trolls. They so deserve it. If people understood the firepower that is surrounding those two aircraft carriers, you would feel sorry for the enemy. If you knew that, you really would. You would feel sorry for those people. I appreciate you, brother. You're the best.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Thank you for the image. I love the flushing in progress. Let's try it out and see if it works. Flushing in progress. Looks like it works. Heidi, are you requesting a flush in the chat? My buddy Guyman, Clinton actually being held accountable is about as likely as Doug Show's reffing a good game for the Hogs this season. I think Bill's going to get sacrificed to Ball. The trolls have been exposed. Is Heidi getting mental in the chat? I don't know the last time I cared about about a Canadian's opinion, but man, I can't I can't take Canadians here. Lines are open 615-475-7864. No, I didn't say nothing wrong. Okay. I can't go after Erica Kirk. I'm not going to speak ill of a widow. I didn't say anything about Jesse Jackson being gone. I don't like Jesse Jackson, but I didn't say anything other than he was a race pimp. Line 2, Bobby, what you got?
Hey, every time you show what you're doing for the vets, it pisses me off. It does. Not because of you.
You hate America, Bobby.
Well, why does one person or one small organization have to work so hard to provide for our veterans when we got illegals here for 10 minutes and they get $3,800 a month and free housing and hotels? It's bullshit. It pisses me off. I mean,
Bobby,
I
don't have an
doing.
answer to that. I don't have an answer to that one.
I don't either. But let me say one more thing real quick. I think all of us, the true Americans like you, we get overwhelmed and tired. And what made it worse for me was driving by the high school in the next town over and seeing these kids screaming at cars going by, holding signs that say no one's illegal. And it pissed me off. I mean, just this whole week, it pissed me off.
Bobby, I'm telling you right now, man, sometimes I don't know where I don't know where I'm getting the gas from to keep putting in my tank. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't. I'm literally at the point right now where, and that's why I'm very like quick on the trigger to get rid of the trolls, because the energy that I have left, the energy I've got right now, I can't allow it to be affected by retards. I just can't let it. I can't let it. I can't let it happen.
I understand that, but that's what the Democrats and the people who hate us in America, that's what they want to do. And we all work hard. I've worked hard my whole life. You have. Thank you for your service. I did my time in the service, and I see this next generation coming up, and it makes me feel like we're not going to be the United States at some point, because we're never going to all come back together again. I don't see that happening. There's no agreement on either side. They won't talk to us because all they want to do is scream. I watched Tommy Boy last night live at City Hall. It was great. He was giving them hell.
That is true, dude. That is very true. He really brought the heat out there. He really has.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw
Did
some
you
of
see
that.
it? Oh man, it was great.
I appreciate you
we
calling,
need more
Bobby.
people to do that. We need more people to do that. The people in these states need to stand up and go after these people instead of sitting there like me watching it on YouTube. Go get involved. Start screaming at them like Tommy did. He outnumbered him and he was by himself.
Either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem. That's just the way I looks at it, right? Somebody in the chat already with the criticism. Yeah, man, I really agree. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate you. God bless you. Great call.
God
Bobby.
bless you too.
Take care, Bobby. Let's see here. Timmer Donkey. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Thank you, Timmer Donkey. Ben, you take so much credit for the housing. I'm not taking credit. I helped with some of the grant writing. I'm not doing the construction. I've been to a bunch of meetings spreading the word. I'm trying to get the word out, because if people don't know about it, what good is it? I don't know. I'm not a construction guy by any means at all, but thank you for calling, man. Really appreciate it. Or thank you for the message. Thank you. Thank you for the heartfelt message. Red Beret was first to go. I don't know who Red Beret was. Whoa, what are you doing for that? Ben, thank you for what you're doing. Mod's doing God's work, cleaning up Heidi's mess. Heidi, I thought I was the only Canadian you liked. Heidi, I like you, but I can't go down the avenue of dunking on Erica Kirk. I can't do that one. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. You guys are the best. Take care. Appreciate you watching. Thank you for your time. And trolls, thank you. You know what? Let's just do that. Goodbye. Let's get rid of that one. Let's go. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Smash a like.